Hi and welcome back to my channel. So I'm coming back in with today's video, coming back in with the Apature card fronts from Hunkydory. So this is the 6x6 one, and the bits I'm going to be using to make this one with is the Duo Design paper pads. So one page from the Blossom Blooms and Lovely Lace, and the one from the Golden Melodies and Handwritten Scripts, and the Rose Garden Moments, little book of Rose Garden Moments, Hunkydory, and then the new delightful die cuts, fantastic frames. The Rose Gold Moments, I've had this, I don't know, quite a few years, so this one you probably wouldn't be able to get, but I don't think you can get this still on Hunkydory, but I think you can get it like on eBay or Amazon. Amazon is where I got this from originally. So I'm not sure if the Amazon has still got it, but it's worth a look if you like the rose gold flowers and whatever in there. It's got like Paris flamingos, butterflies, you know, that sort of stuff. So I've got 2 pieces of silver mirror because I need it for the card. The papers that I've picked out are this one with the rose flowers on, and then this one from the handwritten script with the bird and the script, and then this one is that on the back there, and then that one on that way. I'm not really sure which way around I'm going to use these yet. I was thinking of doing them like this. So this one would go onto this 7x7 card. So I'm going to be cutting the 6x6 card down to make it into a 6x6 frame front. And then I'll be placing this on here with some silver mirror, sorry, not gold. And then I've got these frames that I'm going to use around them Apature cutouts. So the first thing I need to do is do my mats and my layers for the main card. So this one's going to be 2 notches under the 7 by 2 notches under the 7 for that one. And then I'm going to take this and I'm going to go 4 notches under the 7 by 4 notches under the 7, so that gives me that nice bit there for there. These 2 little bits I'm going to throw in the bin because they're no good for anything. Then I have to get a new bit of gold, silver mirror, and I need to do this one down to 2 notches under the 6. So I have a nice big bit of silver mirror left, which I'm just going to place that in my trolley by, again, 2 notches under the 6, and I have a little bit of cut off. So that's for that one. And then I need this one, which I'm going to go with the script. This one's going to be the 4 notches under the 6 by the 4 notches under the 6. So that's that all cut. And then what I need to do is bring this in. I need to take this little bit of card off of there, so just line it up and then just cut. This comes in handy for either going on top of another card or using for stamping or something like that. So that's that one there. And then, so these are the little sheets that I've pulled out. So one with the butterflies, the one with them on there, the one with them on there. That's my offcuts, just put them to the side for the minute. They can go in my bit box. So these are what I'm going to be using to put in here, I think. I'm not 100% sure yet. Might change my mind, just use them 2, and I might not do, might put something else in there, but at the moment I'm thinking of putting the butterfly. So I might just be using just these. No, I think I will be using all of them, but we'll see how I get along when I get that far. So for the next bit, this is what I need to do. So first off, get my glue. So I've got my all-purpose, Kalau all-purpose. So I'm just going to place that onto there, just down the centre, like so. And then on the edges I use my tape runner, which is the Hunkydory one, because of it being paper, so you need to safeguard the edges on there so you don't want it to come over. And then you can just place this, if I can get it to go on where I want it, straight. So that's going to be for the base of my card, which is this one. And now, excuse me, because it's card to card, I'm going to place my all-purpose, if it comes out of this nib, okay, my all-purpose down the middle and around the centres, around the centre, and then bring in my tacky glue, which is Kalau tacky glue as well. I find these two types of glue the best for when I'm making the cards. It gives you a bit of wriggle room on the actual card, you know, a bit of movability, so that if you get it in the wrong place you can move it around slightly, move it up, move it down, move it across, whichever way you need to move it, like this one here. If you don't stick it down too quick, you should be able to move it, you know, give it a bit of a shove and it should move up. There we go. So that is that bit done. And then the tricky bit is doing this one, which if you've seen my last video, I kind of messed up on the one and I had to redo it because I put it on the wrong side. So fingers crossed I put it on the right side this time. I won't have to redo it. But I did use the card that I made a mistake on, done something else with that one, so I didn't waste it anyway. Tape it onto here and there, and then in that corner bring this one in, make sure I've got the script up the right way, place it onto there so you get a little bit of a edge. Oh, if it's not even gone on properly, this one, it's gone on a bit wonky. As you can see, it comes off pretty easy, even with the tape runner. Sometimes I have a little job of getting it straight. I'll get it straight one side and then it won't be straight. There we go. That's a little better. So then this is going to go onto the top of here. So I need to get this perfect as well, because I need, from the other side, I need to do the fussy cut and get that out from there. So I've got my windows. So this one, again, just all across there. You can do it so you put the glue onto the thing itself if you rather, so you don't get all that glue where you don't need it. And then you just place this down where you'd like it to go. Hopefully it's going to go where I want it. Excuse me, a bit of a frog in my throat. Give it a little bit of a shimmy around, give it a bit of a push down, leave it to set just for a minute. I've got all that, although sometimes doing that it does, and then that's going to go on there, but I've got to cut these bits out first, so I need my craft knife. This does take a little bit of pressure to push down on, to cut through 2 layers, because you're cutting through a cardstock and a paper stock. Like so. Down there. hopefully if I've pressed down enough, this should just pull away in the corners, so you'll end up with the frame looking like that. And if it's not tidy enough, you can just get your knife again and go back in and tidy this corner up. There we go. Same with this side. If you don't like doing the fussy cutting, then you can, I suppose you could do it on your trimmer if you're confident of getting in between, you know, inside the frames on your trimmer. That would be another way to like cut these out so that you've just got the frame left and none of the bits in the middle. Hopefully this will come out. Sometimes you might have to go over them a couple of times to get the knife to go through the two layers, because the last thing you want to do is tear the paper that you have on the front of your card, and then bits you can just throw away, or you can put them on the side in a bit box if you want, and you can use them on a card base. Just cutting these square ones out now, they're a bit, as I say, you probably have to go in a couple of times with your knife. I wouldn't suggest using scissors for this, because I don't think you get the scissors in there, to be honest. And as I said, on these corners, if it doesn't come out first time, you can just go back in there and get them little tiny bits out afterwards. Just make sure this one's cut. Hopefully that's cut them both all the way through. That one did. I don't think this one has though. It's just getting them to cut like in the corners. It's the corners that are the worst part for this. But then when you get back in there and you get the corner out, it does come out. Just put my lid back on my craft knife so I don't end up cutting myself. So now this is where this is going to go on here, but obviously it's not going to go on there like that with nothing in them frames. So this is why I've got these all cut out and pulled out of the book. So I just pulled out 4 random pages that I thought would work with this kind of Apature frame. So if you've got alphabet, you could just put 2 in there, and you could put Mum if you were doing a Mother's Day card, or a Valentine's, or a birthday card or a Mother's Day card. You could put Mum in there. Not much, you wouldn't be able to put any more than Mum in there really. You could put Nan if you was doing a birthday card for Nan. What else? If it was a different kind of card, you could do one that says Dad, you know, Son, yeah, so that's where we're going with this one. So I'm just going to have a look at this to see, and bring my frame in, and my 4 sheets of thing that I've cut out. So I know the butterfly I want in one of these, but which one do I want? Because the frame is going to cover it. So I'm going to go for that butterfly in that top corner. And they're 1 by 1. No, 2 by 2, sorry. Squares. So you need a little bit over so that you've got something to stick it down to. Let's go that way because otherwise I'm going to end up cutting off. I'm going to go to 2.5 on that one. Oops, it's moved. So I can get that butterfly in because I don't need that top bit. Now it's a bit big, but you need a little bit of excess on there so that you can glue it in place. So I'm just checking. So I just need to cut a couple more notches off of there. And then a little tiny bit this way. So you can cut as many, you can cut it, but just make sure you've got enough space or enough left over so that you can actually glue this into position. You don't want it to be too short. So that's going to go into there. I'm going to cut another little smidgen off of there. It just overhangs that side a little bit. Yep, that one's cool. And you have to do the same for all of them. So I don't need that bit anymore. Glue's fallen over. And let's get the next one, which is this one. And I think these ones, if I remember from the last card I made, I've got my metal ruler, I don't know when plastic one's gone. Even the plastic one's a bit better. Okay, let's grab you. So it's just over 2, and I think if I remember rightly it was just over 3. So they're 2, just over 2, about 2.25 by 3.25 that way. So let's take this one. So 2.25, no, I want that way. So I'm going to go 2.25. Right, let's do it this way. 3. No, it's 3 that way, isn't it? Try to get this white flower in. Bit of the white flower and a bit of that pink flower. Don't need that top bit, especially for you. think I need to cut some more off of there. So most of the time with these, when you're doing these, if you've got this style of card, it's just trial and error with the cutting, to be honest. Just make sure that that's going to look right in there. Oh yeah, that looks perfect. That bit's done. I need my little butterfly. Now, for the next one that's going on that side, I think it might be this one. And I'm going for this rose here. So I just need to cut a little tiny bit off of this way. And a little tiny bit off the bottom. And I'm going to place this one upside down for a minute. Oops. Yep, so that one's going to go into there. And because I've got a couple of little bits of cut off here, I'm thinking I can use this bit in that bottom frame. So I'm just taking a few bits off. I'm going to have to take a bit more off. Let's go this way. Probably going to have to cut a little bit more off the height. Yep, that's that one. And then for the last one, I've cut this one, but now, I mean, I pulled this one out, but I don't know if I'm going to be using this one now. Trying to think what bit to put in. Okay, it's probably be a waste of a sheet, but let's go to about there and see if I can get this pink one in. So I put the butterfly in the middle and the two roses the other end. A bit more off of that one, I think. Let me have a look now. I'll be able to cut a little tiny bit more off. Yep, that's better. So what I say is, just if you're using little books like this, just, you know, cut, trial and error, measure what the size is of the aperture, and then decide how you want to cut the images down, and then just keep doing it, cutting bit, and you know, and a notch off every time, a notch more, and then that way you're get the size and where you want it. That's the easiest way, I would say, to do it, because if you do it any other way you might end up getting it wrong. And then put glue on the back like I have here, and then turn it over, and you can straighten it up, move it down, and that's fine there. This side is this one. You can use tape if you prefer. At the end of the day, it's your card, you make your card how you would normally. So that one's going to go sit there just like so. Looking good so far. And then we come to these bits at the bottom. Like so. Oops. Placing them ones on there for the minute. Give it a quick flip. Yep, I'm happy with them. So that's how they're gonna sit on there, and then on the back I'm gonna lift it up by using some double-sided foam pads. Just stick them all around. Or double-sided foam reel, which is my go-to for doing things like this. Let's put you on there because you've got a little bit left over. Go all the way around. All the way around. Snip a little bit off. Just put a little bit over there so that they stay in place. Although they will stay in place, to be fair, they're not gonna move around at all once this is stuck onto the card. So then that's going to go over to there, like so. And then the frames are here. So you pick what frames you want. And you go for this one, which is going to sit across there. And I have this one. No, not the inner. I need the outie. That's going to go there, I think. Or maybe I'll do that one that side, and this one this side. Yeah, that's better. And then you've got these little ones at the bottom, and you have the square one might do that side. So it looks like they're done on opposite sides. That one tore. See if I can just snip that bit out. So the square one there, and then you've got this little circle one, shape one. It's got the circle in the middle. If I can get it out. Which is going to be placed into there. So you still see the little butterfly. Like so, that one and that one. So that's how that's going to sit on there, and they're going to be glued on flat. I'm just going to peel all my backings off of my tape foam pads, and hopefully shoot it in the bin and not on the floor. Sometimes these foam pads can be a little bit pesky. Very sticky. Place that into there. The bin. Another one bit, a couple of last bits. Nearly put it on upside down. Place that sort of centre so it looks like that when you stand it up. Okay, let's bring my chair in a bit closer to the desk because I've got a wee bit of a backache. Okay, just going to get these in the bin, and on these frames I still have that square one, so you've still got a square Apature frame. And then these ones, I need to bring this in. Just going to go in with my tacky glue, I think, for this one. I mean, if you really wanted to, you could put them on foam pads and raise them up a little bit, but I think I'm keeping mine flat. That one goes there. This one is on this side. Right, so I'm just going to have a sip of my coffee before it goes cold. Okay, and then this one. Blue's a little bit splurty. This one's going this side. This one's going in the middle. I really do like these little die cut frames. I think they're really good. And these Apature cards that are new out, and they're really nice as well. I really like them. And then this one's going to go onto this side. And then all we need is a sentiment to go on there, and some gems or bow. So I've got my sentiment books here, not Christmas. Let's try this one. See what we've got in here. See if I just got a birthday or something like that. Don't want black. And green. I want something with silver, obviously, because it's silver mirror. Could do anniversary wishes. Happy birthday there. That is silver. No, that's gold. This is silver. Got a nice little pale pink one there for the anniversary. Just for you, to an amazing auntie, daughter-in-law. Mum. That's gold anyway. Gold, silver. To my best friend, to an amazing auntie, wife. Mum, you're the best. Okay, where's that silver one gone? I'm going to do the one for amazing auntie, if I can find the right colour now. I'm probably not going to find it now. It's going to be all in gold, and I don't want that one. typical. I find one that I thought, oh yeah, I'll use that one, Amazing Auntie on it, and then it's in gold. Okay, let me have a look in the other book. No, that's Matastic. I don't want Matastic. Let's have a look in this one, see what we've got. Niece, Auntie, you're amazing. We got that one. Amazing, Auntie, you're amazing. Okay, I'm going to go with this little tiny one here. Auntie, you're amazing. I think for this card, so I need a bit of foam pad. So that I can put this one on. I think I'm going to place that one. Oops. Just up there. So I know the frames are gold, and the mirror that I used I chose silver, but I think it all goes pretty well. That's why I chose the silver one for the sentiment. I couldn't think what it was called then. Now for gems, just trying to think what I've got that I can use in here. Those are really tiny. Right, we'll go with these ones. They're slight, kind of silver, but they look more clear. But they're small, so I'll put one on there, one on there, one on there, and one on there. Hopefully I can pick these up with my picky up tool. Which does not seem to be wanting to work. There we go, got one. Let's put one there. One there. Turn it around. See if I can grab another one. One there. Get another one, hopefully. And another one there. Close that one up and put some little smaller ones. I'm going to do one there, one there, and one there, and one there. So this is the next size down. I've not used any of these ones yet. Oops, I think you're upside down. Oh no, I've got two. That's clever. Picked two up that time. And then there. So these are, I think I got these from Temu, and these are nail gems. That's why they're smaller than what the normal gems would be, but they work well on these kind of cards. So if you want small gems, just to bring it out. So that is that card done. That is it for this video, because it's been quite a long video. So when I come back, I'm not sure what I'm going to be coming back with next time, but I'll be coming back with something. I'm not sure if I'll be doing another one of these yet. Might wait for a little while and just want to show you what you can do with them and how you can use them little books as well. Excuse me, I've got a bit of frog in my throat. What I'll come back with probably is one of the kits that I've been working on, to get that finished, and then I can get on to something else. So that is it, guys. As always, appreciate all the support that I get and all the comments that I receive. Do thoroughly enjoy getting your comments and reading your comments and then replying to them. So until the next time, guys, take care and keep on crafting. Bye for now.